What is up, guys? What's going on? It's Epic Journey. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to Felsbrunn. Yes, Felsbrunn, where it all started on FS19. So I'm here on Felsbrunn, kind of like in celebration of the end of the FS19 era. Uh, FS22 coming out in a couple months, and I decided to just start a little let's play here on Felsbrunn, except for, adding in all the fun stuff, precision farming mod and or precision farming DLC, excuse me, and some of the mods that have came out along the way over the past several years. What has it been? 2 years now? Anyway, again, welcome to Felsbrunn. I'm gonna get around this corner right here, get the harvester set up to take a helper, which, by the way, I know there's some equipment that I could get to make my helpers a little bit more efficient, but I don't really have a whole lot of money right now, so maybe that's something we can do in the future. Go ahead and let him get at that. But yeah, I got the New Holland TX32, which was standard at the beginning of the game, and I'm starting off right here at the same farm they start you off. If you remember this farm from when you first started playing FS19, it's just tiny, quaint little thing. But anyway, so I've upgraded some of the tractors here with mods. This is the favorite 515C. I think this thing's rocking a little bit more than 180 horsepower, maybe 190. But yeah, so I replaced the little 511C that you start off with that mod. That cost me a little bit of money to upgrade. Just a little bit though, not nothing too crazy, And then I actually saved a little money with the Fiat, so I switched out the Fiat with the modded Fiat 1300 DT. And this thing is a monster. Really awesome mod. One of my favorites in the game, to be honest, because I always liked this Fiat tractor that you started off with, but this mod really just one-ups the in-game version. So got that guy, and then I also threw in the Fent favorite 511C. I replaced the 511C with this 511C. This is the modded version with the gear shifting sounds and everything, just like the 515. But yeah, so replaced a few of the base game tractors that you start with. Also, I got to have my stuff for precision farming, right? So we got the, was it Isierra Scout or Isierra Scout, the soil sampler, and also grabbed a little John Deere Gator to do that work with, since we'll be doing precision farming. So yeah, I'm really excited about the series and how it's going to play out. Got a few ideas of ways we can make this our own, and it's going to be a fun time. So do hang out with me, and yeah, in anticipation for FS22, this should be a really fun series. So hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, let me get this field going, and I'll get back with you guys. Well, I believe the harvester's ready to be unloaded, so that's good. I'm gonna grab the little Fiat here, and let's go unload this thing. I know I'm gonna need to replace this dolly trailer. This is gonna end up being a nightmare dealing with this thing. But this modded Fiat, I mean, just the engine sounds amazing. It's such a good mod. Such a good mod. We're also gonna need a baler. We need to bale some of this. We need to bale some of this wheat straw. So we're going to need to grab a baler. We don't have a lot of money, $49,000. Yeah, definitely lacking in the money department. So I got a feeling we're going to end up having to lease some equipment. I don't like leasing equipment on the game, but we're going to have to lease a few things until we get our money up so that we can buy our own versions of it. With Precision Farming DLC, we're going to need a lime spreader, fertilizer spreader, stuff like that. Make sure that we have the proper pH levels and the proper nitrogen levels on our fields. I know I'm going to have to lease those things, so we need to look into that. And then also to a baler off the rip, we're going to need those items in order to, you know, make sure that we're getting the most out of what we have here on the farm. So for now, I'm just going to pull this guy off to the side right here, just so we can continue to unload the harvester as we go. And this 515, I'm actually going to take it off the field because I want to put manure down on this field first. And that's another problem I'm going to have. We need a manure spreader. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I have no idea how I'm going to make all this work, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be cultivating this yet. We won't cultivate until we get manure down. So let's go put this stuff up. Alright, the harvesting's going well. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I really need to go ahead and get some samples off field 20 here, which will be the first field that I actually get to plant. Yeah, nice. Alright, so there really should not be too many samples that come off of this field. Just the sheer size of the samples, but we're going to be testing our soil here so that we can make sure that we get the proper amount of pH and nitrogen for our crop. Not really sure what I'm going to plant first, but I do know that I want to put down manure and lime before I cultivate, so that's going to be the plan. I don't necessarily have to do it that way, but I want to do it that way just because I want, let's back up a little bit here. I want to put down the lime manure and then cultivate it all in and then seed first. So that's the plan. I guess in the meantime, I'll figure out what exactly I'm going to plant, but this should be our last sample off of field 20. I do have a setup already for manure, but I need to get a setup for lime as well. So that's that. Let's go ahead and unfold our soil sampler here. Pick it up. Nope, it's not letting me pick it up. Okay. There we go. And send those soil samples off. The soil samples are now sent to the laboratory for analysis. You will see the results soon on the soil map. So that's cool. We'll check those out. I'm not going to sample field 19 until I'm done harvesting over there, so I'll go ahead and put the little John Deere up. Got a nice little spot to tuck it away here. As you probably saw, I did have a manure spreader on the 515. Let's go ahead and shut it off right there. That'll work. Alright, so I had to make a couple adjustments. I did get a manure spreader for the Fent 515C. Leased this thing. It's an old Russian manure spreader. It's kind of cheap, but it's what we had to go with. I did have to bring this in, the edge grain silo in, so that I could get manure, because I don't have animals that produce manure, and there's nowhere on these base maps that you can purchase it. So just kind of had to bite the bullet on that one. But what I need to do now is go down to the store and get a lime spreader, so I'll be back with that. Speaking of old Russian stuff, yeah, they got the cheapest stuff, you know, and if it works, it works. But yeah, so my lime and fertilizer spreader is another green old Russian hunk of metal. So let's see how this works out. Let's go ahead and get some lime put in here. Let's see, we definitely want lime. I'm gonna fill it up. Shouldn't be needing granular fertilizer for a while, so hopefully we can use all this lime on these two fields. And it looks like our harvester is also ready to be unloaded, so I need to get that squared away too. But I'll probably just set a worker off on this real quick so I can get him unloaded and keep him going. It doesn't have a crazy large spread width, but you know what? That's just going to be perfect. It actually has a pretty good operating speed though. Not bad. I like it. We can definitely work with that. Sun's going down. It is 18:28, so about 6:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, that's not really that good because I was hoping that I could get this field knocked out before it got too late. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. Let's go ahead and get this thing unloaded. So I will address this. I know early in the video, my lazy southern accent, I kept calling the map Felsbrunn at the beginning. I do know that the name of the map is Felsbrunn. Again, sometimes I just get lazy with it. And yeah, there's that. So just in case you're wondering, I'm a goofball. Well, the liming job is done on field 20. Favorite 515 worked out really well. We didn't use a whole lot of lime though. Didn't use a whole lot of lime. But yeah, our pH values should be perfect over here, to be honest. So let's take a look. Field 20 pH values. Yep, they're perfect. Nitrogen is still at 20 kilograms per hectare, so we got a lot of work to do there. And we'll start adjusting that tomorrow morning with some manure on this. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this harvest tonight. I think he might only have like a pass or two left. I know he's about to get full too. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be a lot of field prep. We'll also get this field prepped, get our pH and nitrogen levels up, and we also have to do some baling, which will of course come first. Oh yeah, we have to sample this. We have so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. But like I said before, guys, this is going to be a fun little series where we kind of go back in time on Felsbrunn, one of the two first maps that came out with FS19 3 years ago. But at the same time, we'll be using a lot of new mods and mods that have came out over time. It's going to be an interesting series. It's going to be fun. So I appreciate you hanging out. If you enjoy the video, leave it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. We'll be putting out some FS22 content when that game comes out as well. But either way, appreciate you guys. Epic Journey out.